AD, a 4-1 victory over the reserves in our final pre-season friendly. What did you make of the game?
A good run for the boys. Let's be honest. It was good. It was good to get the family day in and a bit of community spirit. Good attendance, barbecue. It's been a good day, and we've got out of it what we wanted. That was to rest a lot of players in preparation for the FA Cup next week. Look at a few players who are returning from injury, like Pete Davidson, and give us a good 45 minutes, and to make sure that we are wanting to be injury free and putting a good performance and playing a certain way, and I think we did that today.
Yeah, 2 goals for Josh Barrett in the first half, playing up front, but then going off injured early in the second half. Just how's he doing?
I was just spoke to Josh. We won't really know until he's in front of Josh on Tuesday, but as Josh says, hamstring tear, hamstring pull, or just a hamstring cramp at this, as early, could all feel the same. So until sort of he rests and Josh gets to see him on Tuesday, it's difficult to say.
Yeah. Do you think then, if he is fit, that then he maybe could be the answer up front, given that we still haven't been able to bring a striker in, even though he is a defender by trade?
He will be the answer until we find one, and we keep looking. I mean, we've looked all week and tried to get a few strikers in this week, target men. And until we do, Josh will be playing up there. But we'll just have to wait and see, maybe,
Yeah. Simon Heslop, we announced his signing on Monday, I believe. Fans have had a couple of games now to see what he's about. Just how did that signing come about, and what can we expect to see from him this season?
I knew Simon, when he was at York a long time ago, and of course we played against him a couple of times last year at Liversidge. So what he's about, he's a midfield player who's going to get on the ball and he's going to move it. He's going to get on it and move it. He's going to try and, like he did today, drop into the right back position to allow the right full back to push on and just get on the ball. That's his game. Get on the ball and get somebody else. How did it come about? Of course, he's friends with Josh Barrett. They've known each other for a while. He's friends with Kulo. And we were talking and managed to convince him that come to us. He wasn't signed to Liversidge, so he decided that we were probably the better option this year.
Yeah, him alongside sort of your Nathan Doyles, your Michael Coulson. Actually, for this level, that's a lot of EFL experience to have. Just how much can the young lads learn off players like that?
Well, they have to learn off players like that. It's like when Denny came on today, with 20 minutes to go, and he's telling people where to be, and that's what you want. That experience from those players telling people where to be, and is what these young lads need. But they've got to be willing to want to learn as well, Ben, and not believe that they're the finished article. And the older lads know they're not, still 36 years old, and they're still not the finished article. They know they could get better. So young lads need to learn from those and listen and learn and take it into their game and play well.
Yeah, and on them young lads, another goal for Kobe Scotter and one for Billy Ripley. 2 local lads getting on the score sheet, great to see, and just emphasises again that pathway that we're looking to build over the coming, well, not over just this coming season, but in the future in general.
Yeah, we had a meeting today with Steve and Mark and in relation, and a guy called Ben and John in relation to building this pathway. And I think building the pathway is important. We've started now with a scholarship programme, so there's one part of the pathway. We now need to bring it so that we've got pathway below that, so that there is a pathway for young lads who are coached right to go from under 8s into the first team if necessary, or beyond. There's no reason they can't go beyond playing for Bridlington Town. But it was good today. It wasn't just those. I mean, there were some young lads on both sides. I think the majority of probably the reserves are Bridlington boys. I don't know that for definite. But we had a few out there today playing. Ryan Bemrose, like you say, Kobe, Billy. I don't know where Marshall comes from, but he played 90 minutes. I thought he played really well. So we had a lot of young lads out there today because we were resting a lot of our first team players in preparation for next week, which is silly not to do. But they didn't. The thing is, they didn't let you down. And that's the beauty. They don't let you down.
Yeah. So that's the final game of pre-season done and dusted. Just how would you assess pre-season as a whole?
I think personally we may have played one game too many. I think we've carried a few people with pulls and knocks and niggles. But that could be from training on 3G and playing on grass. It could be lots and lots of reasons in the fact that that they've not warmed up properly or they've not cooled down properly. Whatever, I don't really know. Pre-season's been good. Pre-season's been good. It would have been better if if we were able to get that striker in that we've been craving for. But still a week to go.
And it all leads into that FA Cup game next Saturday, and hoping to have a few key players back in the squad for that one.
Yeah, I think you'll see a different side on Saturday. Willow should be back. Alex Markham's available. Bobby's available. We're hoping to bring in a couple of players on loan this week. So we'll be strengthening the squad where we can. I think you'll see a different side.
Eddie, thanks as always for your time and best of luck on Saturday.
Thanks, pal.